Hey friends, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm switching things up a little bit and I'm going to be sharing with you like a full office desk tour because I feel like I really upgraded the space since I last did a desk tour. I feel like I hardly had anything in that previous video, but now there is a lot going on. I got a lot of inspiration to just make this space work for me, not just for productivity, but also just like moving my body and having good posture, those kinds of things. Just like general wellness and health kind of stuff, but also it looks really cute. Of course, I will link anything that you are interested in the description box. And of course, if you have any questions afterwards, you can also let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so this is what my side of the space looks like. It starts right there at that bar cart. On the other side is Ian's side, but this is my side. It has like an L shape essentially. That's Riley. And I'm going to start at the bar cart. There's nothing interesting going on the bottom too, it's just for storage, but on the top, that's where you're gonna start to see some fun things. So on this side, this is actually a garbage bin and it has a cool like popping functionality. And I just think that's super cool. And it's also really cute. Then we have this acrylic box here that is for tissues, obviously, tissue box. And I go through these quite a lot because the cats make me sneeze, but this is a little storage box. It's actually like a strawberry box that I got a long time ago. So I'm not going to be able to find that link. Sorry for the noise they're fighting. But I just have a muji journal that's like a dotted journal. I have some transparent, yes, these are transparent, sticky notes. And then I have a glasses cleaner, and then I have my Vegamore hair serum. If I don't put it over here in the office, I will forget to use it. So that goes right there. This is some hand sanitizer in a glass jar that I thought was really pretty. Got that at World Market. And then this remote goes for my little thing here, which I'll talk about shortly. But that's basically the bar cart. Again, just storage at the bottom. Now over here, this plant, which is doing really well, is too big to fit in this planter. So I need to get a new planter, but it's there. It's a real plant. Look how freaking huge this is. Anyway, then we have this little lamp, or I guess it's a lamp. I don't know what else to call it, but you just tap it and the light comes on. It's super cool and it's going to be really useful now that it gets dark pretty early to just use as a light instead of using my overhead light, because I just kind of like the ambiance of it. And what's really cool about this light as well is that it's customizable, so you can change the color, you can change the dimness and all that good stuff. So really love that. And then to this, because I know a lot of people are interested in hearing about this. Let me know if you want a full review on this, but it's an under the desk treadmill, if you couldn't tell. Now, essentially what happens on the top over here, it has the information like how long you've been going, the distance that you've been going, and like step count. Oops, sorry, got a little blurry. So there's that. And then, of course, like I said, the remote control kind of controls it. So I don't have to like bend over while I'm working to turn it on and off and stuff. And then the speed goes, I think, at 0.5 miles an hour, so it's like a very casual walking speed. Those are just my indoor sneakers that I use on it because I cannot go barefoot on this. And then this bar here can actually go up if you wanted to bring it all the way up and hold onto it. The reason why I don't use that is because I have my hands up here working, so I don't really need it. But say if you were like watching TV or something and you had this in the living room, you could do that. But yeah, that's just my little treadmill. And then up on top, because I got the treadmill and I'm standing while I'm working now, I needed to get something that would be good for, stand up working? Basically, I needed a standing desk, but I didn't want to get a standing desk because, as you can see, this L-shaped situation is actually 2 desks. I don't know if you can see that line there, but it's 2 IKEA desks. They're custom, like you can't get these legs anymore. They're custom legs, they're adjustable and all that good stuff, but I didn't want to mess with the structure of the room, so I kept the desks as is, and then I just got a converter. So this laptop riser thingy is a converter. It helps you to turn any space into a stand-up working space, and this can actually go up and down and stuff, but I don't really change it up because I have the L shape, so I can always sit there if I want to sit and stand here if I want to stand. I also think that it's really, really pretty. Like, it's huge, and I knew it was going to take up a lot of space, but I wanted it to be pretty, so I got the white one, and I think it is very pretty. And then up on top, I have this coaster. It looks like a cutting board. Somebody asked me one day if this was a cutting board, but it's a coaster. This is my laptop, and then I have this little vacuum. This is a desk vacuum, and I actually have an example to show you because there's some dust over here, but essentially you just press the button, and then did you see how quickly that piece of dust just got sucked in? I got this because, of course, the cats, they jump up on my desks and they run around and they leave dust and hair and stuff. This picks up everything. Like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it picks up everything, even stuff as small as dander from your pets. So a must nowadays. And then I had, this is my phone, the Google Pixel 7 Pro. And then this is a little acrylic phone stand. I know I could go high tech and get like the Google stand. I actually have the Google stand somewhere, but I just went with this because it's aesthetically pleasing. It matches the whole vibe. So there you go, very simple. There that is. And then this is my keyboard. A lot of people ask me about my keyboard. I will link it as always, but this is it. This is what it sounds like. I love it so, so much. I don't know if I'll ever switch out of it because I have been seeing some really great ones on TikTok, but there it is. And then this is a new mouse that I got. I've always had ergonomic mice because I have hand issues. I have tendonitis, but this one is white. It's smaller than the one that I used to have. I got this as a birthday gift, by the way. And it has a nice clicky sound. Let me see if I can... It's very soft and subtle, which I kind of like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the desk space. And then moving down over here, almost to the other side of the L. This I actually found at IKEA, and it's a storage basket. Like... what? It's super cool. And you can actually put this underneath and you can display whatever is in the basket, but if you want to cover it, it has like a really aesthetic looking vibe to it. I don't know. Okay. Over here, I got that clipboard from the office, like somebody mailed it to me, and it just has an art print that I found on Pinterest from Twin Peaks. This candle, oh my gosh, I'm stretching over, but this candle is a Steve Harrington candle. I had to get this. This is from my friend Low Art Co. She has a candle business, so I had to get this one. It is so pretty that I don't even want to light it. And then I have a little pumpkin there. This bucket is like my tech bucket. It has a lot of cords, as you can see, and other tech stuff in there. And then this little wooden pencil holder. This is also from the office. Somebody mailed it to me, but I think it's really, really pretty, and I'm so glad that they sent it to me. But just some random bits. We have some tape, we have lotion, we have lip balm. What is this? I think this is cuticle oil, and then I have highlighters. Lots of highlighters. I have paint brushes, of course, because I do gouache and watercolor. I have some pens. I have my Apple Pencil. Just a lot of artsy type stuff in there. This I feel like I've shown before, but it's like a Bluetooth speaker. So the sound comes up from here, and I wish it was on, but it's actually dead right now. But you can play games on this. You can listen to music. You can have a message displayed. It's really, really cool. And I've actually showed it in that last video where I did my previous desk tour, so you can check that out if you want to see what it looks like. I've also shown it on my Instagram. Whew, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm out of breath, but this is a new journal. I haven't even opened it yet, but stay tuned for that. Over here, I have a cute little art setup. No, I don't even know if it's a setup, but starting with this is a water cup. So if you do watercolor or gouache, you need to have 2 jars. One for like dirty water and one for clean water. So those are the 2 jars. This one is super unique because you can put your brush on top. You can let your brush kind of like dry when you're finished, which is so, so smart. Genius. I found it on Etsy. I only got one because I didn't feel like I needed more than that. And then this over here is a little paint palette. It's a mushroom paint palette. It's super tiny, but I don't do like extensive painting anyway, but it's a mushroom. Like, it's so cute. I love it so much. And I felt like it was a good display piece, so I keep it out. As well as these two. These two are also really, really cute, and I feel like they must be displayed. And they're cute little pumpkins. Essentially, they're also brush holders. So let me display it. There you go. So you can hold brushes there if you want. And of course, it's not just limited to brushes. I'm gonna put a highlighter. You can do pens, pencils, whatever. I gave one to Ian, so he uses it for pens and pencils. But aren't they like the cutest thing? I also found these on Etsy. So like this whole setup here is just the cutest thing ever. Anyway, now over here we have acrylic dividers. These can actually detach. They're just kind of like sitting on top of each other. And then I just have like artsy stuff. So I have paint palettes, I have erasers, these are journals, and then down here I have watercolor paper. And that's pretty much it. I wanted to make sure that I had stuff out and displayed rather than putting it in the closet, because otherwise I would forget about it. So that was sort of like the whole vision here with keeping the stuff out. Moving on. This is my iPad. I use this mostly for like Procreate. So yeah, this stand can detach. Very, very simple stand. And I got it from IKEA. So I just put my iPad on that. And I believe there's also a hole at the bottom. Yeah, there's a hole at the bottom so you can charge it if you want. But I just use it for display purposes. This little woven pencil cup is literally just a pencil cup. There's lots of pens, pencils, markers, all that good stuff. Over here, this is my Mac. Oh, I think I just stepped on one of them. Sorry. Anyway, she's okay. But this is my Mac, and I just put it on another little stand, like a riser. This is an acrylic one. I used to use this for the laptop back when it was sitting straight on the desk, but obviously I don't need it anymore, so I put it over here. This is the mouse, that's the keyboard. I love that I can just like slide the keyboard underneath. Like if I have to charge the mouse or anything like that, there's an extra space here to just like tuck it in without it all being like spread across the desk. Does that make sense? And then I used to have this phone stand over there, but I swapped it. This is like a rosy gold one that I got from the office. Somebody mailed it to me. And I just put it over here because I needed somewhere to put it. And there you go. I forgot to show you this top piece. This is also from IKEA. It's like a pegboard essentially, but it's not made out of like cork or anything. And then lastly, I just have a couple of prints that I actually made way back when I was doing prints on Patreon. So those are those. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I should also share these two chairs. This is just like a metal chair. And then this one has like a bit more of like a fabric on it with a wooden back. That chair is also the same as the chair over there. And I will link those below. Oh, speaking of below, I have this little organizer, this drawer. This was on sale at World Market, and I felt like the texture was really fun and cool for a drawer. So I just picked that up, and I think it does match the space. All right, friends, that is all for my little desk tour. I kind of wanted to keep it casual, so I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, I will try to link as many things as possible in the description box. But if you spot anything and you don't see the link in the description, let me know in the comments and I will try to find that for you. But that is all for this week's video. I appreciate you so much. Somebody did leave some feedback on my Instagram and said they would like to see more of like my phone cases for my Google Pixel 7 or any Google Pixel, I guess. And that is coming soon. So stay tuned. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you in next week's video.